Good morning, it's Karmatos. Sneaking in an early one here, at least relative to me. No idea when you're watching. But we have a new theme deck. It's Daemon Lord Chaddeus. Is that a Thadeus? It's Chaddeus. And instead of, Lord Commander Daemon, I guess I could have done. Anyway, so what do we got here? Don't think I've made a Thadeus video yet. Oh my god, this is super great. I think this is actually going to carry me to 4K. Gonna break it down for you. Who is Thadeus, or Chaddeus? What does he do? He starts with an extra energy, amazing, and you can spend 2 to give flank to all your troops and add an infantry to your hand. Wow. So this one could be a little hard to build for, because what's the right troop to flank with? Turns out it's Daemons. Absolutely. I'm going to run all the best 3-4 energy cost Daemons, some Nurglings, some greater Daemons, and we're going to see this deck have a lot of fun, and I'm going to be playing a lot more of this. So, stick around. With that troop added to hand bit, you're just constantly getting troop content without depleting your own deck. It's almost all troops. There's a splash of tactics, and the only tactics, I believe, are when you start with 3 energy, Asteroid Belts is just a game winner, and the other is just Ornithop's Barge. So let's go through all these Daemons and fun. So the Cygnus Alkalite, I liked it because it's a 1 energy, which is a great thing to just sneak in there for extra flank, and then when it dies with its backlash, because it has flank, you can very easily control giving +1/+1 to a specific or some troop. And since everything in the deck is an infantry or Daemon, it's a nice energy. Nurglings. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's pretty nice to be able to drop a Nurgling, instantly flank with it, get a card to your hand because you've created the flank, and then replay the Nurgling if you need to. Over and over. Kai Zulaine. So yeah, there was a first draft of this I did one ranked match and lost, and I lost pretty hard because the enemy Daemons of the Runestorm had a big 7/7 stealth, so I made some tweaks, and part of the tweaks was adding in obviously Skitarii Protector for the anti-stealth, and the other part was just Kai Zulaine. Somehow the math of what I removed allowed me to sneak this fellow in, and super useful. 1, you're able to generate tactics of your choice that allow you to counter what the enemy's got going on, and with the flank, you can, at 4 energy plus, guarantee 1 tactic, gotten. Ambassador Melchior is just a great neutral legendary, kind of needed. Asteroid Belt. Yep. Super neat. Especially turn 1. You instantly get to 5 energy the next turn, and with 5 energy on turn 2, you can instantly drop something like Screamers and give it flank and instantly hit something for 5. So the Daemons are especially nice because the enemy, 1, you get utility out of them immediately for a very low cost. 5 damage out of this for 3 with the Warlord power, just amazing. And sneak attack and such, same with the Terror Hounds, 5/3 frontline. And either your enemy, after you've already capitalized on it with flank, throw control into it, which means the maintenance was never a penalty to begin with, or they don't, and you still have this amazing 5/2 sneak attack, unstoppable, or another 5 damage to the enemy Warlord afterwards. It's like a win-win. And that's why a lot of these troops are going to also aim to put into play a Lesser Daemon, because it's a 3 out of 5 chance that it's a good Lesser Daemon for what we need. Syllabons. This is just a great way to, get a 2-for-1. I'm going to make 1 big misplay where I randomly generate a survivor tactic and accidentally give it to this guy. Backlash is not like sacrifice. Don't confuse the two. That was a big misplay on my part. Still managed to win somehow, only because Low Pass made a oopsie of his own, I think. Anyway, so Backlash, Bounce Troop, super nice. Jukebox, Starlight. At the end of your turn, copy a card. It just seemed like a nice one to throw in there, just for a little card draw. Good option for energy turn 3 for the first turn in case I don't draw Asteroid Belt. It's a delightful opening turn where you don't want to flank it, so good option. Beast, so good with the flank, because the maintenance 3 is real rough, but you can drop this and for 6 energy total, deal 4 damage to 2 different troops. Completely take out something with Survivor, take out a drop pod, and then the troop itself. So many options. Delta Omega. I thought this was a great way to have a little bit of that damage control to take out enemy Kaizu lanes and things, and then you can immediately capitalize on its 4 damage into something with a pretty high ratio there, so nice. Duke is just big and buff, and I love him. So, and in an obscure scenario, if you're at 10 energy, you could play him, you could flank him, and you can bounce an enemy 10 cost troop or something, you know, all in one turn. It can be done. Don't think I ever do it. Maybe I should have. Amazing. 5 for the 4/5. Backlash, get that Lesser Daemon to your hand, make it cost 2 less. Great way to pop another Beast of Pyra or something. And just in general, you can throw it down, flank with it. If it dies, you get utility out of it. So, win. Yeah, the Skitarii Protector. This definitely helped. This gives me the 7 win spree I'm looking for. You know, whenever that enemy drops their I give sentenced, I'm stealthed scenario, you just drop this, and you can immediately flank with it. Yeah, Talath. So some of these greater daemons are great picks just because you get great stats per the energy cost for the ones I pick, and you know, you get guaranteed tactic as well, which we're kind of low on in general. And yeah, you get to hit something for 6 damage on 8 energy. And if they don't get rid of it, you're just going to keep getting tactics and then hitting the enemy warlord. Onotov's Barge. Come on, it's such a fun scenario if your enemy has like 3 troops, so you're dropping 4 troops for 6 energy and then giving them all flank. This is like a mandatory. Yuri the Seducer. Again, just good stats, and dropping that enemy warlord attack to 0 is going to like make me beat Rom, or it's going to make me beat Angron. You name it. It's super, super necessary. Slayer of Worlds. We have a 27 troop deck. We have a 27 troop deck where we are throwing our troops into enemy troops, which means when they both die, this procs twice. And on top of that, I'm constantly generating troops into my hand. You know, this is going to be just, we're going to drop this for 0 energy a lot. So, good stuff. Well, let's strap in. So, I finally lost to a Narat. It's a very long game. It's very painful for me to rewatch. It was a very good game, but I'm going to have to dig down and see what I did wrong. And then we beat a Perturbo, Sanguine, Conrad, Argyle, aka Rom. Can't believe that. Canis Vertex. Worst matchup for Canis. That's going to be delightful. Koroks, because, you know, what's the point of Poison? Lehman Russ. And this was the opening match where I didn't have the anti-stealth. So it's not the deck that you've been walked through. There's like maybe a 4-card difference. So we're going to start with Lehman Russ and work our way up. Straight into the ladder. It's the meme ladder time. Alrighty. Yeah, Kaizu Lane opening hand. Super neat.
You chose
How do I go about this?
Side. I am the Emperor's execution.
I could, yeah, drop Kai and then just get a card to my hand. Sadly, I'm not getting off that free troop yet, but I guess I could have dropped Cultist. Maybe I should have. And then next turn I could drop him, do the buff, do the thing. But I could also just drop Cultist now and get a card. Ooh, Shadow Walk. I'm like, oh, give my precog Zulane stealth, I see. So now you're going to be anti-stealth it. He has another layer of protection, or general, he's going to have to board wipe it. Can I do something about that? I think I can. Let's enjoy. And there's so many great random, you know, utility troops that this guy can generate. Joker Company, for example. You can get additional anti-stealth if you need it. Mortar Carrier, another way of doing free anti-stealth. Sergeant, just big and beefy. Like, I already have 3 troops added to my hand for this, what will be a fun, drawn-out game. Alrighty, I'm getting tired of getting face bashed. I think I'm gonna get a tactic and drop a Skitarii? So, what were those options? I went with Whom the Bell Toll, because one of those was if the troop is alive at the end of the turn, stun the enemy warlord. But he has ward and things. I'm not even going to be able to drop it on something. Oh, okay, what do I go with here? I'm hoping it hits him, so I can just flank him straight in. Sadly, it hits the enemy warlord, so I'm going to have to lose my frontliner. But it's still better to take that out than to have him, you know, get off multi-attack or whatever, or buff it somehow with +2/+2, and safe to just take it out. Yep, hit me for 1, 2, 7. I got a nice big full hand. Oh, do I not Joker Company? I must have been insane not to drop Joker Company. I must have just totally forgot that it was in my hand or something. Oh, that's why. We're just gonna negate that attack. Because again, I'm tired of losing health, and I figure he's gonna have to... Yep. Bye, Jubok. Captain Hindsight says, maybe Joker Company was still the better play. I could have... That works out. Really should have Jokered, though. Since I have nothing to hit, but a big full hand, let's just drop 9 energy onto the board, hit him, and... You know, I have so many options to pick from. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna off a couple hits. Who are you gonna hit? That's the one I don't want you to hit. Is that always Warlord? No, this is a target. Really? But good news, folks. I win. I win because I picked for whom the bell tolls. Let's do a little math. That, if I pop it on him, could be 8 damage from that card, and then those two make 16. So, GG. GG. Blap. And then I just face bash him. I don't even have to use Kaizu. this guy, the cards you can get with him, it's bullshit. Alrighty, who we got next? Koror. I always loved defeating Daemons of the Runestorm on ladder. I think we're gonna see a big set of misplays.
You chose the wrong side.
This reality
I don't think Daemons of the Runestorm got to really choose a side. I think they're just who they are, man. That's okay. That's good call. I'll still get my 3 damage off, but drop the delta. Oh no, we're gonna go for the... Ooh, yeah, look at that. I figured with his self-healing and things, it's gonna be a drawn-out game, so this fellow would do well. If he poisons him, I don't really care. You know, I can use him to fetch what's likely an asteroid belt from my deck. Let's do it. It's the barge. I mean, I'm not complaining, but asteroid belt would have been nice, given the lack of board state. And there, now we got a nice 4-2. So here's a misplay. Why would you poison a 4-2? Let's think about this. I'm going to face bash it into you regardless. So maybe it kind of guarantees that I have to attack with it and don't hold off, but he also could have just face bashed into it, really. I don't know. There might be a rhyme and reason to it, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, let's drop a Signalus Alkalite, too. So he's not giving me anything to flank. That's okay. I guess I could have gone with Ty Lath, but I'd rather save him for a... Ooh, go right into that 4-5. Great. You see, he just soaked 5 health for me. And gave me a nice cheap Screamers! Aww, I didn't get my buff off. That's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, let's just see what I draw just for the sake of drawing it. Ooh, I guess. I'm not capitalizing on that sneak attack, but I'm hoping he'll face bash into it. Or that he'll try to poison it and fail. Let's see. Cool. Oh, that was a strictly not useful. He could have poisoned something and then bashed. So you can see there's some missed opportunities here. Missed opportunities. Yeah, it fits the curve. Oh. Well, the good news is that I am going to get off most of your utility, even though you're poisoned. I'm going to be able to kill that, hit him, hit that into that. Got lots of options. Oh. Yeah, no. We're going to go into you twice. And we're going to use the 5-3 to take out the 2-4. Absolutely. Bam, bam. So I'm feeling in a pretty good place. He needs to kill this, otherwise he loses. Or he needs to drop some like super fat front lines, but whatever front lines he drops, I think I'll have a solution for somewhere, don't you? Survivor? Ooh, lucky man. It's just what he needed. Alrighty. Yeah, I've done some math. Nurglings. I should be able to bash into it, deal 1 damage to it, then I can deal 2 damage to it, and then hit him for whatever I want. I think I actually do make a mistake. Because I bashed that in again. Didn't need to. But I still have lethal between those two. And surrender. Ah. Thadeus. Chaddeus. Such a Chad, brah. Love you. Okay. Everybody loves beating up Canis. Haven't seen this fellow in a long time, so... Beautiful. I'll take it. Asteroid Belt, turn 1, face bash, and then the flank chain begins. This is satisfying. And Skitari also just helped, just being a little extra frontline, because now I have Skitari frontline, and I can, of course, generate frontline, and I have the 5-3 Daemons, so lots of great options. Flank. All those arm pieces are flankable, and every single turn, I can bash into them. I'm a kid in a candy store, man. This is the hardest counter to Canis. The hardest. I was thinking, what are you doing? You could have killed my troop. He had a sneaky destroy that he lowered the cost of. Alright. I could drop a Boris, but you know what? I think I'm going to drop you and Kai, as the energy curves works out really nice here. Then I can use the 1 damage to take out the shield, which is great. And I can even get myself a nice tactic. You know, in hindsight, maybe I should have taken Curse of the Wolf and whatever, because that generates a whole bunch of Astartes to my hand, but I guess my thought was, I'm going to have lots to generate anyway, and then Curse of the Raven can be a great shield denial on a turn where it's super significant. Or just, you know, it's a nice low cost, and I'm already soaking up 2 energy a turn, doing what I do. Yeah, I'm just trying to max out the energy curve on this one, and save myself a little life. He is in a position, though, to deal 2 damage and 3. So will he use the power, or will he give shield? He really should use the power. Face bashing into this is just giving me 4 damage on the arm. I mean, that power change, it's still, yeah, 2 energy, deal 2 damage. I would have gone that route myself. Yeah, that's gonna die. I can kill that in lots of ways. Here's a Raven opportunity. Gets rid of a shield, gets that to 1 health, then I can flank into it. Ooh, Screamers. Yeah, we're gonna actually hit the arm, because we have a sneak attack opportunity, so... Yep. Takes that out, and we're gonna drop that down to 8. Now he has to punch it. He doesn't have a choice. So this just got out 10 damage. Ugh. Yeah, it's just enough to take that fellow out. And I don't need that damage every turn, so let's kill it. And we get to keep a nice big fat 6/5. And free tactics. That is very useless. How many Astartes do I have? No, 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 no. So maybe if I had taken that wolf card, I'd at least have 3. Unlucky. Him, I was really hoping he'd actually hit the troop, surprisingly. Okay. I can kill it. And I think I'm actually going to go for it, because I do have Beast of Pyra. It sucks because I'm like 1 damage off from... You know, honestly, I probably should have just dumped everything into another arm and gotten this on a different turn. Because that does 1, but I can do 10, but not... You know, I'm losing 3 damage. But taking it out now does mean double pop. Boom. That's 8. That's 8. That's 16 damage to your face. The fact that he wasn't shielded and things kind of made it a prime opportunity. I'm gonna bash into it. Ooh, Logos. Not very useful. I generate infantry. I don't think I have any vehicles in this deck. Really unlucky with the random cards. Oh, thank you. Oh, screw you. My hand was full. Good play. So, I can definitely take out the arm, but it's stunned for a turn, so... Looks like I am going for the arm, though. I really should have waited a turn. Like, I know I can kill you with any of you. Yeah, I guess I'm just worried that he might have, like, a de-stun heal. That's very common in these decks, and the sooner I can take it out, the better. Damn. Why not? Okay. I love having 1 damage source. Thanks. It's perfect. I get my full energy. Nordlings are a surprisingly useful utility. Man, this game's just gonna go on forever. Okay, I see that he still has 5 out. That's a good opportunity for that. Filling up the board. I want Jubok to be able to go into that. Capitalize on its flank without hurting him. Oh yeah, we can just kill that outright. Oop. I don't even use Jubok, I just did all that hype and 7 and 5. Still good. I could have bashed it into the 1-3, but eh. Oh, okay, bombardment. That's the best thing it could have did. That sucks, but at least it was silenced. Don't hit me. Yep, full board. Bombardment, no good. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're gonna flank that to death. Don't worry. Bam. Yeah, that's a great opportunity there. Oof. Proud of this guy for not bowing out sooner. Stick. Oh, there he goes. And I was gonna get a tactic. Oh god, I love Chaddeus. Alright. Argoltal. A little worried about this one, but good news, folks. You get to get off your utility before he can kill them.
You chose the wrong side.
That might actually be accurate. I don't know enough lore on word bearers yet to... Asteroid Belt. Do it. Top deck of the century. Yep, we're gonna cultist that right out of here. Let's see what we get. Bam. Do it. Yes. Give me my Daemons. Daemon Lord Chaddeus. Yeah, I'll... It's a shame though, because he has 3 attack, so I'm gonna end up dying. And I'm down to 3 energy. So what do we do? Kill that. So I need to keep my health up. That's really my focus here, is to not die. And Syllabon. Okay, just bait an attack into it, because again, I don't want to die, so... A lot of his stuff has rally and things. Okay. Let's think about why that was possibly a bad plan. If I were in his shoes, I might have killed the troop first and then play Jubok, because I've just completely denied that turn now. And due to the lack of content to flank, we're gonna just do that so I can get a little Manifest Destiny. And that is gonna keep me way alive. It's gonna deter a lot of his aggro. Hey, that's 2 damage overall. I'll take it. Especially since it was some random card I got for free that fit the mana curve. Oh, he's back. Okay. Nothing to flank? Destiny. Yeah, go with the big fatty. You know, in hindsight, maybe I should have gotten an energy card and dropped an Urgling or something. I don't know why I dropped the 5/3. Just to bait 3 damage into him. Ooh, look at all that. Can I solve it? I think I can. Give me a beast. Daemons! That. So I kill him last because I don't want his stealth accidentally landing on one of the troops. And let's see what it gives Jubok. Sneak attack. Okay. You can have it, I guess. You can kill my 5/3. Oh, you're gonna just seek and destroy it anyway. See, all that maintenance penalty? 0. 0 maintenance penalty. Ooh, Screamers will take that out now. Ooh, Camille. Yeah. So many great. I will outlast any troop deck. With the exception of the last game where I lose. Bam. I'm just still waiting for counterattack to be useful. Good news is that he can't kill Jubok. Overall. Still alive. But it does give him enough to kill it. Yep. Good call, good call. Ooh, okay. What do I do about this? I think I take the prenatal. Alright, we're gonna just take that out, I guess. I know that he can, you know, probably, yeah, just add a line of defense. He'll hit into that and heal. He'll use that to kill that, and then he'll do a board state, and hopefully I'll have something nice to counter it. Ooh. Man, my hand is full. I really need to drop some stuff. I have good news. We have Camille, so I can do 4 damage there and 2 damage across. So I just need to do 4 there. He's a little too costly for the 4. That'll do it, though. That'll do it on the money. Right into that. And now we can clear that before it gets out of hand. It's a shame. I kind of wanted to use it to finish him off. You know, 4 damage pop when he's down to 12 is a pretty good way to win. Like, I had 8 damage total out of 12, but there's no fast. So. Okay. Okay. I have too many cards anyway. So, yes, I can anti-stealth that. That's why I added it. Let's drop all the oneies. Drop them. The hindsight here is I should have killed things in a different order. I might as well have opened up with the 1/1s into him. Because once I do that, what's going to happen is that one of those is going to get buffed instead. I can use that to finish it off, and then I can hit him for 1 and get at least 1. That's not the worst case. Aww. Yeah, it would have been better to open with the 1/1 into the 3/3, then use the 1/1 into... Well, then there's a chance that I wouldn't have... More flank targets, that's all I'm seeing. Yeah, this was generated for me. Bop, bop. Ooh, my hand is full again. I don't want a full hand. That just seemed like the best way to take him out. I got 10 damage on the board. Feeling pretty good. Hi. Oh, not only did he buy, he actually rage quit. Or bitter DC'd. So I got to wait for 35 seconds. I got a picture of that on my phone. Conrad. I know what you're thinking. How do I win against Conrad? Well, Yuria the Seducer is a good way to freaking counter this. All you gotta do is bait a few insta-kills before you drop him, and he's a dead duck. And I kept the anti-stealth, because I don't like, you know, little 1/3 flanks piece of shit. Let's drop a Terror Hound. Let's get the ball rolling, and let's get some more troops. So Terror Hounds are a great way to... Yeah, I don't blame you, I guess. I got this big fatty in your way. In hindsight, what I probably should have done was drop Terror Hounds again and just keep going for the early damage. But I figured I can get off a Kaizu and keep my maintenance not so high. Possess, just in case he's perma-stealthing, I could have a little fun with him. If only there was a solution to that. I got it. Screw you, stealth. Right into him. Yep, face bashing. I need to kill him before energy turn 10. You know, gotta keep the train running. Oh no, my Kai! Well. Yeah, this is gonna be the turn where you play all the stuff that, ooh. I should drop him and face bash. Am I gonna go for the nope, good, good. Hey, that's gonna help me accelerate this a bit. Really? Face bash, Jubok? No. I don't know, man. You gave me back my energy, and you didn't even kill a troop. If you tossed it over here, I guess you did hit me at least, so there's trade-offs. Yeah, I'm gonna bash you. Let's pop Mercy and Forgiveness. Maybe drop a big fat 6, and hit him twice. Jubok power. Red Thirst. You know, it's already better than, well, yeah, already better than give all your vehicles 1/1. Alright, let's do a little math. That allows me to kill him. And hit him for 5 and 9. Is there a way I could have won this turn? Maybe with flank and goldstone. Maybe I didn't think it out hard enough. Hey, there's the other insta-kill, but guess what? He's not at 10, so... Yuria on the backlog. I'm beating these guys up. This was a very good game. I make a big misplay. I think he makes a big misplay near the end. It equals out.
You chose the wrong side.
It was a GG
We
low pass.
fly on righteous wings.
Good opener.
My heart swells with pride to fight you.
I want to control the long-term hand. I don't want that to get off. Yes, I can flank with a 3 into it, but I have another plan. We're going to drop a Duke and go into that. The theory here is that he would bash into this, take 4, and then bash into it for 5. But by dropping this little 1-1, I've made that task slightly harder. However, with that flank, he's going to be able to take that out, and then throw both of those guys into him. To be fair, he still takes out, 2 troops for 5 energy. We can def kill you. This is actually a great opportunity for Delta, because I can hit him for 2, then I can flank him and keep 1 HP. How's the speed on Thaddeus? Medium, okay. Ah. Yep. Ooh. Rough. But perfect. It took out a troop. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. A lot of ways to do that. Let's go with the Terror Hound and double Alkalite and flank. I don't need you dealing 6 anywhere. Keep that hand size big and strong. These two can take out the 0-2 aspect. And then we can bash right into that. So, unless he can kill both simultaneously, one's getting a buff. Yes? I should have paid better attention to that. Because I make my next turn's decision based on the assumption that later he's going to drop the 4 damage all. Turns out it's in his hand right now at reduced energy, and I just didn't know it. So I end up dropping lots of little troops, which just gives him a big pool to heal off of. My hindsight, one could be I could have thrown these 2 into him. I would have done 1 less damage overall, but then you don't know these things though. How was I to know that the 1 card he got reduced cost was the one that would be great for that board? I could bounce it. Maybe I get lucky and draw 2 damage. Hey, there it is. Get out of here. I don't need you to have a hand. And yeah, just drop a big fatty. In hindsight, maybe I could have done Syllabons and a flank, but I don't know. Oof. Okay. I can't kill it, but let's bounce it. It took him 7 energy to play it. I'd say that's a pretty successful bounce. Yeah. Get my flank on, hit him for 4. And a little free card draw. What do I get? That is what's going to cause me to do a big misplay. I throw that on Syllabons, thinking that Backlash will still proc, as I forgot that it does not. So I'm going to almost lose this game because of that F-up. Oh yeah, we'll kill you. Do that into that. Do that into that. In hindsight, I probably should have just dropped Sardek just to get it on the board. But getting an Oratov out was pretty good. Ooh. Placement-wise, that was unfortunate for me. I should have been mindful. Alright, here's my mistake coming up. What I wanted to do was throw the 3/3 into him, killing him and bouncing him up. But I F it up, and I get my warlord stunned, and having this warlord stunned is very bad. But it just dropped him. Should have dropped him. I'm not smart. I am not smart. Heck, even if I had just killed this one instead, done bashed in that would have been fine. He could have his 3/3. God, it's painful. I feel so bad. Don't repeat my mistake. You know, that would have been a great turn to flank. Wouldn't you agree? And he perfectly takes that out, and he can kill this. And I'm like, at least get that out of here or something. No, just bounce the thing that he gets the replay right back. Oh, man. So I'm like, I just lost this game. I just ruined my win spree. Just gotta free up the space. Drop a Syllabon. I could have dropped the 6/6, but I don't know it. Probably should have, actually. Naturally. I definitely am able to stop all the damage coming into me. And since I'm not stunned, I'm going to be able to have a brief comeback. But if that had been done and I wasn't that, then I could have flanked and gotten off. Gotten rid of all the fucking buffs and... Alright. So, we're going to need to drop lots and lots of things. Cultist. Alright. We're going to start by... That was a mistake. Why did I give him a free draw? I needed to have killed that first, then killed that. Why did I do that? Why did I give him 2 draws? I'm insane. God, I was a mistake. Maybe I'm trying to deck him secretly? Perfect. Hey! I really should not have given him all those card options. Yeah, we knew Spear was coming. I just pumped his hand full. I am feeling a little better, though. I have got him down to 9. I know he can pop his... I don't have a lot of lobies to cancel a lot of this. I can take 2 out, maybe? Frontline's gonna help. Bap and bap. I should go for that one. Didn't. Really should have gone for that one, because he's gonna... Now, I've made some misplays. This one, I didn't even see until after it happened.
Will never fall.
So he does that first, and bashes, thinking it's gonna buff these 2. Turns out, once you transform, you don't give adjacent attack bonus anymore. Then he attacks again after that, even though it doesn't give any buff. Like, if he had done that, he could have buffed up. Why did he buff twice? Oh, because he has both effects, and one's temporary. So, all my F-ups just got made up for, big time. Like, you could have attacked once, before casting his thing, you would have buffed up, then he could drop his 2 cards or whatever, taken out that card in 1 attack, procced more buffs on himself, suicided in a pattern of troops that gave him more buffs, and then he could have hit me for 12. You know, at least. Or 6. Nope, 7. He would have hit me for 7. Nope. 8. And then I would be in shit creek, because I can get him to 1, but I can't, so.
Burn it! Burn it all!
Good game, though. Oh my god. At least... Edge of my seat. Perturbo! I was worried about this. I thought he was going to nuke me for 6 every turn, and I'd have nothing to flank into, and I'd lose. But...
You chose the wrong
the
side!
fates are kind.
Take the iron within. Let's see who will be remembered.
Yeah, we'll just drop this guy. Alright, let's get some options in hand. Hopefully I get something for 2. Oh, I'll take a Jubok. I know he has a 1 damage all in his hand. And I hold off the Nurglings because I want to drop Duke. And Nurglings will upset that. Okay. I could flank it for 2, but that's not enough. That'll be next turn. Big Duke. He's gonna drop 6 into it. I've taken away his 1 damage all, so now he has to throw a lot more into it. Oh, or that. He can do that. Now remember, he wants his troops to die on his turn. I'm gonna deny that. It's beast time! Lap, lap.
I've heard about you. I expected more.
Sure. Oh, I can't quite. I see a 3, a 2, and a flanky power. That way I can, again, my goal is to try to take out as many of his troops on my turn, so that way he doesn't start dumping 8/8s every other turn. Yeah, he'll be able to suicide his 3/3 into 3/2. He'll give something a mark. Hopefully it's a bad one. Like sneak attack. I say that because I can definitely kill that. Perfect! Yes, you got 1 buff off. You're not going to get any more. We're going to throw a 6/7 right into him. And then I'm going to get my free card. And then you're going to kill it, and I'm not going to take a maintenance penalty. Now these are actually pretty fun with the flank potential, in that you could drop it for 5, then give it flank, and then if you don't have anything to attack, you can actually just generate another one in your hand. Just in case. But I got these guys, I'm not worried about it. And face bash. Sucks. Okay, I think I'm going to draw a 5/3. Perfecto. So that will let me kill the 4/4. That'll let me kill the front line. You know, his deck kind of looks familiar. Oh well. Boom. Take that, board state. Yeah, you charge that laser. I don't have any anti-stealth. Top deck? Okay, I need to get my hand smaller. Let's play double Jubok. Didn't I say smaller? This isn't smaller. This is canceling itself out.
Well executed.
Cool. Cool. I could use a little tactic control. Yep, that takes 1 out. You'll bash into the other with your 4/2. See, I love these guys. 6 damage out of them. No problem. Alrighty. What does Scapegoat even do? Reveal a card if it costs 3 or more until your next turn. Oh, that's fun. That's what that does now? Or that's what it does in general? I thought it did damage or something. Did they change it? Too many, man, but this just was a nice curve quantity. I want to save this just in case of emergency. I want to save this for You know, actually, that would have been a good time to play that. That would have been 3 troops, play 2. But this also gives me a nice 8 damage to the face. Yeah, let's get you down. I need to... Ooh, let's see what I give. Haha, now it costs 5. Let's drop a stealth. Up, he bows. GG. Well, after a nice 7-win spree, we're gonna watch a very, very drawn out, great game. I'm pretty sure I was getting nagged to go to bed. I probably wasn't thinking straight. Who knows what. Let's see where I went wrong. Let's see what I could have done better. Let's give this man his due props.
We gave everything, and we will take everything.
I guess a big thing here is that he can stall out duration hand card wise as well as I can, so that's gonna help him. And he gets off a lot of great stuns on Beast that really F's up my curve in the early game. Oh, I need to kill that. Do I draw the 2 damage anytime soon? I love how I run that specifically to counter that troop. I got nothing. So we'll drop a Beast and a Cygnus. And why not? Just in case he kills this instantly somehow, there's another target now for my 1-1. And I'm like, okay, this isn't a rot. I need to face bash because otherwise bad things happen. Hate you. Hate you. Cool. Okay, yes! Oh, my energy. Ah. See? I'm hoping it lands here. That's cool there. Especially if he doesn't stun him again. But at least I have a low hand. You know, it's not like I'd be able to dump too much out. And there's nothing to flank anyway. I'm not... I can kill it. I'm going to. Bash and hold off? I probably should have... Well, I guess I held off because I don't want him, you know, just pecking it for 1 or suiciding into it and denying my... And he ultimately takes it out. Rough. Oh, buy a 4-2. Well, I think I'm going to drop both my Daemons, sneak attack into that, see what I draw first in case I don't want to drop Terror Hounds, but I do want Terror Hounds because I want to deny him face bashing into the 5-2. And with that, I can probably face bash that away. No, I'm still holding off. Wow. What does he hit? Ah, I wish it was me, but that's okay. Better that than one of these two. Hey, look. It's getting lower. Okay, stealth. Kills my troop. Alrighty. Yeah, let's see what I can get tactic-wise. Jetmaster. Probably should have played that. This sucks. I don't want those. I have no Astartes in Jewel. Here's another mistake I possibly have made. I don't play Jewel. And I really should have, I think. It might have actually have helped win the game, but for some reason I'm under the influence that I'm generating a lot of my troops out of my, you know, thin air anyway, and I need to stay on top of the board state with things like... Okay. Little Kai buff. Alright, what do we get? I think, yep, surprising, right? A little early. Or maybe that should have been Jewel. But here's what I can do nicely with this. I can take that out, use my new buffed Kai to take that out.
Such audacity.
Let's see if he'll actually hit it for 1 damage now. And then I can kill that, saves me 4 life, and gets me a Daemon. Where's that gonna go? Wish it had gone there. Jerk. He buffed it and reduced its cost by 2? Is that how that works? He's already on the road to recovery. Let's take that out. Bash, bash. Yeah, I'm giving him a card draw, but... So, again, maybe I could have snuck Jewel in, and these are unlucky. Yeah, destroy a friendly thing I don't have to gain a resource I don't need. Like, really? Oof. This sucks. I can't... I mean, I could F him up with Slayer of Worlds. And that's really going to be my best pick. I don't quite have the damage numbers with anything to do otherwise. Also, most of my deck is Daemons. This doesn't even help. So actually, that not playing that is perfectly fine. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this loss now. You should use that to take that out. Thank you. Which for me, okay, you know, I don't take the maintenance penalty. I take out a big 9/7. It worked out for me. This was an opportunity for me to really come back. I should have dropped Shipmaster or something, but I'm gonna drop a Terror and a Tesseract. I guess I wanted to get rid of this troop, and doing him wouldn't do it, and he'd be able to get off 2 damage and poke 1 and get it right back to his hand. This at least allows me to kill it off. Got the weaker troop in between. Ah, that sucks. Ah, that sucks. The recursive 2 damaging is really nice against all my partially damaged troops from flank. Hey, I'll take it. I don't like that. I think I'm gonna go double Pyra. Farah? Maybe I should have added a card to my hand. But I'm like, I need to nip this in the bud now that he has this out and I have no clear stealth solution. That sucks. Maybe that was a good turn for Shipmaster, actually. Then he wouldn't have been able to bounce it. Not that I knew that he had it, but that would have at least given me a big fatty instead of all these little shits. And he'll take it out too. So I'm prey, and I haven't drawn my anti-stealth, I don't think. Or maybe I drew 1. I need 1. There it is. Sadly, he just buffed him, though. So I have 8 damage on the board. It's not the most eloquent, and that can suicide off that. So I'm gonna have to dunk this whole thing into it. I'm 1 off. I would have loved for him to have been kept alive. And surprisingly, I am actually going to just suicide that off. The worry was that he could peck this off and then do 1 damage to this, get a card from my deck, ram the 1/3 into it, and it's dead anyway. So I could have hit him for 3, but you see, exactly so far a scenario. Instead he does that, and that's no good, because that takes up 2 flank attacks. I don't want that. And the heals, man. I just can't quite get it. Okay, that'll be good for something. Oh, I didn't hear his line. I need your supplies. Did you guys hear it? Let's see.
Salutations.
I heard that. No. Bam. Bam. Then I can take it out. Honestly, I should have just not worried about the 2/2s, and I probably just should have dropped something big and fat. Although, I mean, it did take out everything, and my health is low. Ah. The damage numbers here bother me so much. It's just slightly off. Like, I could have rammed 8 into it. If it wasn't for the front line... And like, why didn't I play this first? Not that it matters. I was hoping for something good in and, oh, maybe I should have done destroy all troops that are less. It doesn't matter, I'm dead anyway. But I figured this would be a good way to take that out if I don't die. But sadly, that's game. Because, you know, he's been dropping 2 damage cycles all freaking game. He's got 11 damage on the board, he just needs to do 2. And I have no front line. I tried. It was a good game, though, and there's the 2 damage he needs. And for giggles, let's do it one more time. Could I have won this? Probably, if I had a little better luck with the tactic drawing instead of getting Jewel and Destroy an Astarte, things that are just not useful for a Daemon-infested neutral deck. Probably would have had it. Great game, though. Big GG. If you like this, like it. If you want to see more like it, subscribe. Share this with your friends. I hope you enjoyed Chaddeus. Karmatos loves you. Thanks for watching.